about 2 months ago.
I'm sitting in the corner on break, and all I want to do is cry and die.
I played in the craziest poker tournament I've ever been a part of. But the river jack out of nowhere!
I got it!
I've got over 1 million chips in my stack and have become the mega chip lead. I'm playing in the WPT Mystery Quest, where every person I knock out gives me a bounty ticket. These bounties let me gamble for up to $125,000 bonus. That's almost the exact prize as first place, where the winner can take home over $136,000. Meaning, if I can luck box my way into a deep run, there's a chance I can win over $250,000. These bounties are calling my name, and I want to collect as many as I possibly can, as I go on an absolute rampage and end 2025 on a heater.
What's going on? It's your boy Ethan. Hope you're all having a great day. And today this is going to be a very exciting video. We're here at the Win in Vegas, and we have qualified for a very fun live event sponsored by Club WPT Gold. Gold hosted a 100 chip mystery quest buy-in. 14,000 runners. Top 5% of those people made it to day 2. I ended up streaming all of day 2 and found a way to sneak in through the skin of my teeth on stream. I can fold if AA gets in there. Oh, we made it! Oh my god, we made it. 0.4 big blinds left, we made it. Oh, we made it! To this qualifying event with the top 100 players left, we'll receive $2,200, $2,100 as a min cash, along with an extra $1.5 million in prizes added to this tournament. This is the most excited, this is the most anticipated, the most hyped up event I've ever been for a 100 chip buy-in. So everyone's in for 100, and we're gonna see there's a bunch of cool prizes and bounties. There's so much to talk about. I don't even know. This is one of the most exciting events, and if you want to hop in, sign up on Club WPT Gold with yours truly, my name Rampage, to be a part of some of these really cool events like this and future giveaways and a bunch of other sign-up bonuses. People flew in from Canada last minute who qualified for the top 100. We're down to the 100 players out of 14,000 entries, which is massive. Today is very special. I'm wearing this shirt, 25 kill streak. For those who know, you know. Shout out to the good old OG MW2 days. But each bounty, each person you knock out is worth $15,000. And like I said, the buy-in's 100, so it's massive. And they asked a few ambassadors what their dream bounty was, and we're gonna see Wolfgang's here. We've got the Charizard he's giving away. Oh, there used to be the Charizard out there. It makes sense because it's a bounty. Wolf put in a Charizard. I put in my dream Rolex that I ever wanted, the Pepsi, and surprisingly, I'm wearing this just in case. There's a chance if I knock somebody out, I pull a random mystery bounty, I get to pull the same Rolex that I'm wearing right now, because that was like the dream one. Mickey Limo's is massage chair. They don't have the big ass massage chair, I don't think. There's a bunch of different prizes. There's obviously like cash prizes. Doug Polk's is a $30,000 dream bounty. I think with the lodge or something like that too. I think we need a turbo gamble. Don't be upset if I punt because it's supposed to be correct. I'm not really sure. We have to go register now. It's also very early. It's about 9:30 in the morning, and I have not woken up this early to play poker in quite some time, but this one is very special. Very happy to do so. Officially all registered, going into the Encore Ballroom. I didn't talk about the prize pool of why this is so ridiculous. There's just so many things happening. This is the car that you can win. You just win G-Wagon or Mercedes or all decked out in Club WPT Gold. I just can't emphasize the fact this is a buy-in worth just 100. You flick in 100 and suddenly there's 3 million in the prize pool that you can win. 1.3 million is in the normal prize pool. I think there's about 130,000 for first. And then the extra 1.5 million of value that WPT just decided to give away. This is just like super special. And to be 1 out of 100, to have like a pretty decent chance to compete and win is great. Stacks reset, so everyone starts in with the same number of chips. Let's hop in to find table 312. These are high quality hats. This is sick, actually. You know, usually companies, when they give out like free merch, they're not great, but this is a very high quality hat. I'm very happy with this. These are clean too. Let's go, WPT.
There's a special feeling in the air walking into the ballroom today. You can feel the excitement and anticipation. It's not every day you enter a 100 chip buy-in and compete for a $3 million prize pool. And today, the poker dream is alive and well. It's time to go bounty hunting and start the kill streak. Our first adventure into this tournament begins with Queen 7 of spades. There's an undergun raise to 2500 in level 1 of this event. The hijack makes the call, and I call too, playing this one with a huge incentive to play big pots in position. The big blind calls as well. 4 ways to a flop of Jack 8 7 2 hearts. Not much for me here with bottom pair and action checks to me. I check back. The turn comes a queen. What a great start with a disguised 2 pair now, and once again everyone checks to me. It's time to get some value with 2 pair, and I bet out 9,500. The big blind folds, but now the under the gun opponent springs with the check raise on my face with the big size to 36,000. The hijack folds now, and I'm a bit surprised at this. It's not every day you see someone check twice with a supposedly strong hand multi-way. Anyways, I still have outs to improve to a full house, and maybe we can hit to get our first knockout. I call. The river 8 comes, and the board is paired, but not in the way that I was hoping for. He checks, and I just check back with a pair of queens, and as expected, he did have something strong, just flopping the casual straight with 10-9, so my stack takes a bit of a blow in the early goings. Round number 2 of action, the blinds have increased, and I raise 10-9 of diamonds to 3,500. Next to act on the button, 3 bets me to 10,000 off of an 89,000 chip stack. Action folds back to me, and I told you guys from the get-go, my strategy is to gamble to the maximum with any 2 cards, considering each knockout is worth 15,000. I go all in as I cover my opponent, hoping he has ace-king, and he snap calls, but I'm up against pocket 10s, which is truly a disaster. For the majority of my chips here in level 2, we need to get lucky, and I flop an open-ended straight draw. Come on, dealer, just a jack or 6 will skyrocket my chip stack and help us collect our first bounty, and we brick. Very, very unfortunate for us, and this is what happens when you choose the high variance super gamble method. I'm now sitting on just 34,000 chips in level 2, barely 30 minutes in. I've lost 80% of my chips, and we're on life alert mode. Now with our crippled stack, I pick up king jack offsuit from the cutoff, and action folds to me. With how few chips I have left, which is 22 big blinds, I just go all in, knowing everyone will be extremely aggressively fighting for my bounty. The button on my left immediately makes the call as expected, so we got action. Then the small blind folds, and the big blind re-jams for 190,000. The button is in the tank here, and I'm really hoping he folds so I have a chance to triple up, but only with one person to beat. He does end up folding, and I'm up against 9-7 offsuit. I'm a favorite here, but not by much, and my fate is up to the dealer's hands now, as I would hate to squander such a cool opportunity like this and get knocked out so early in level 2. The flop comes ace king jack, so with my 2 pair, my chances to win are now extremely high, and on a safe run out, we triple up. So I'm still in with plenty of life, and the poker god said I wasn't done yet, and I found new life winning this hand.
Still alive, Jack. Your day's a little bit longer.
I'm going to use this newfound life and try to make the most of it. I'm fighting and clawing for every chip here, knowing just how much winning this tournament that originally started with 14,000 people will mean to me. Now in the next hand, action folds to the small blind, who limps in for 2,000. I've chipped up to 120,000 at this point, and I put in a raise to 11,000, looking down at ace king. This is a premium hand, and I definitely want to pile chips into the middle with. And then to my surprise, my opponent decides to limp 3-bet to 28,000. This is music to my ears, and with a 60 big blind stack, the bounty over my head as my opponent covers me, it just makes the most sense to announce the 2 magical words.
All in.
All in.
Yeah.
Which is followed by a quick fold. So no more action here, but this hand is significant as I've climbed all the way back to 150,000. It's starting stack that I lost early on. It feels nice to rebound so quickly, and trust me guys, this will be the last time we're in danger of busting for a very long time.
I survived 2 hours, which is something I did not think was going to happen after the first 30 minutes.
Right as we're about to go on break, one of the short stacks at the table decides to go all in for 32.5 thousand. So I stop mid-sentence and play this premium of 10 deuce offsuit. Like I said, we're gambling for that massive bounty, and when the button comes along for a call as well, there's over 90,000 in the middle. And I've got some dust of a hand until the flop brings me a straight draw on ace 3-4. I throw a small 30,000 bet out there, and that gets my opponent to fold. So we're all in, trying to hit the bounty. We're up against pocket jacks for the chips, and more importantly, like I said, this bounty. I'm gonna need to get a 5 to get lucky, but it doesn't come. So it's another triple up for my opponents.
Okay, I might have spoken a little too soon. That last hand right before the break, short stack jams, 16 big blinds. I'm in there with any two because bounties are worth $15,000 and this is a $100 tournament. So 10 deuce off, we're in there. Didn't win, unfortunately. I'm 0 for 2 in all-ins for bounties, granted. I've been completely dominated both time. I'm happy to still be in. I've got a little more than average stack. I had 200,000, now I have like 170,000, which is great considering I had 30,000 chips in level 2 of the tournament and we're still in, which is lovely. Hoping for a very long day. There's 92 players left. People aren't playing for the bounties as much as aggressively as I feel like they should be, and I will continue keeping the foot on the gas to try to get every single bounty and get a 25 kill streak. That's our goal. 25 kills.
Coming right back from break, we see some madness. It's a three-way all-in where the small blind has ace queen, big blind has king queen, and I'm involved with jack 3 of diamonds. There's about 220,000 chips in the middle, and I'm so live with 2 cards to hit a pair. This is as dreamy as it gets, especially with the 2 opponents sharing cards, so I've got a chance. The flop comes king high, but with the 3. The turn brings no help, but the river jack out of nowhere.
What a jack.
King finally ran good. Let's go. Holy shit.
I don't usually celebrate too much in person, and I try to respect the people around me who just lost, but I couldn't contain my excitement here as I get extremely lucky and get a double knockout. That's 2 bounties now, and an expected value $30,000 in my pocket. So let's try to convert on this equity when it comes time to pull these bounties.
So much relief. It's been a hard year. It's been a hard year. I want my own Rolex. I'll rock 2. I'll rock both. Oh my god.
I'm more than him.
That is why we gamble, Jack. I'm on a 2 kill streak.
I was gonna say one more you get UAV, right?
Maybe I got hardline on. I don't know.
Next, with all the momentum on my side, I raise king 10 offsuit to 5,000 in the new blind level. The small blind makes the call, and we get the big blind to go all in for 68,000. I mean, if I'm not folding jack 3, then clearly king 10 is like the best hand alive to me. I jam to force the small blind opponent out, and we're up against ace king. We're dominated, but we've been here before, and I've got a healthy stack to play with. My hand doesn't improve, so ace king will double up, and I lose a bit back. But in the very next deal, we get involved again, this time picking up a real hand, pocket 9s. I'm in early position, so I limp in. The cutoff raises to 7,500, and the small blind then 3-bets to 30,000. We know how much he has in his stack since I literally just doubled up this opponent the previous hand. I certainly didn't limp in just to fold to all this aggression, so I spring the trap by going all in myself. The cutoff folds, but the small blind makes the call with ace king again. So it's about time. I got it in ahead, but it isn't really by much as it's basically a flip. My opponent flops a king, but it's a 9 right underneath. It's so sick to see this 9 as I knock out yet another opponent. That's my 3rd bounty of the day, and things are really starting to heat up for me here. I'm stacking piles of chips, and I think I'm getting close to the chip lead here, climbing all the way out of the hole from my short stack that seemed like ages ago. I couldn't contain my excitement, so instead of waiting on break like people usually do, I try my luck and pull one of my 3 bounties while play is still happening.
I want the Rolex for sure. I'm getting dealt in. I'm prioritizing this. I probably should wait. All right, I got it. I'll do at least 1.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Woo! Can I open it?
Gonna do this all in the Asian accent. Let's go.
All right.
Really need to pull the same watch as this one. It would be so funny if I have my watch and then my bounty watch. It would be a double Rolex.
Just 1.
Okay, let's go.
This is 1, the lucky one.
What does this mean? Oh, it's this. Oh, okay. I get 2,500.
There you
I will
go.
take it. I will happily take it 2,500.
Yeah.
One more.
The Rolex has not been claimed, so here, your second crack.
We really want to get something cooler here than just a 2,500. They are playing a hand? Oh, they're playing a hand. All right,
no.
last one. Ah! Open.
What'd you get?
Oh, yes! Yes, I get Lauren!
What'd you get?
I got it. I got it. I got it.
Is that Rolex?
No, it's even better. I get to troll Lauren. It's the all-in sit and go. For first place gets $250,000, and I'm in that shit. Let's go.
Second Rolex.
Woo! That was great. It was great. I was supposed to be a mystery guest to this, and now I cannot be because I will be part of it. Let's go.
Good job.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the help. Yes. I'm so happy about that. One more.
Oh my God.
My last one.
He's like dripping.
This is my last one. Third bounty pull. We have a 2,500, a sit and go bounty seat, and I don't even know what else is out there. My
Have a
Rolex.
chance to play Plinko.
I would like my Rolex. Or the Plinko's 100K. That's okay
exactly.
too.
You could buy a couple.
Okay,
Rolexes.
let's do it.
All right.
Perfect. We
Third
can-
time's a charm.
Let's do this one. What if I get 2 sit and go seats? Do I get double the chance to win? Oh. And 1 chance of Plinko. Let's go.
Hey, so we just won this one. Number 1. All
That
right.
is
Are we doing it?
fine.
All right.
Okay,
There you go.
number 1. I don't like the number 1. I'm not greedy. I want the 25K. I'm not greedy at all.
Ready? All right.
Right.
My hand now.
Left, left. I'm the worst. The downswing continues. When will it end? 15K in EV turns into $500, guys. Gambling is fun. I think I'm more tilted now that happened. Each bounty is 15K. I had 45K in EV and I got 2,500, 500, and then some unrealized equity, which is good in the sit and go bounty. So there might be a video on the sit and go bounty. It's really fun. It's gonna be on this stage and it'll be like well produced. The winner gets 250,000. The seat in EV 250 divided by 9 is like 30K. 33K in prizes. That's not bad actually, now that I think about it. It's all right.
Back to the poker action we go. We got more bounties to collect, and I have pocket queens, our first true premium of the day. There's a raise to 7,000 from early position, the hijack and small blind call, and it's the perfect time for me to squeeze to 35,000. And we've got action. Early position player makes the call. He has a really large stack who's new at the table. The hijack calls as well, and action is on the small blind to close things out. And he's taking his time, which could just mean potential fireworks here. And after some deliberation, he pushes his whole stack in. Oh my goodness. Given how this hand is played, it's pretty clear I have the best hand and I'm in prime position to win a big one along with a bounty. I naturally push all in myself. But wait a minute. Action is on the early position player and he doesn't fold just yet. He's all in too. What is happening here? This is nearly a 1 million chip pot in the early stages of the tournament and I am in insane shape. The small blind has pocket 9s. The early position has ace king. There's a lot at stake here. 2 bounties on the line worth $30,000 in equity and nearly 1 million chips, which will almost guarantee a deep run along with more ammo for future potential bounties. So here we go for literally all the marbles and the potential in only level 5 of this tournament. Will my pocket queens hold? And the river deuce is the most beautiful card I've ever seen in my entire life. Just like that, I get pushed all the chips. I've got over 1 million chips in my stack and I've become the mega chip lead, which is crucial in a bounty tournament like this. Here we go, hoping for a deep run and more bounties to go. My kill streak also extended to 5, which unlocks the good old Predator missile.
This is for all the run bad over last year, maybe. But let's convert it into a freaking 100K bounty, perhaps.
With short stacks all around me now, I'm going to start playing every hand and limp in 10-3 offsuit for 4,000. The player on my left goes all in for 43,000 and action folds to the big stack in the small blind and he raises to 100,000 trying to get me off the pot. Well, my friend, that's a little silly. Doesn't he know I'm literally not folding any 2 cards? I call with the potential for a bounty here with 10-3 offsuit. That's right. This is what you call gambling. There's a small main pot and a bigger side pot to play for, and off to a flop of deuce, deuce, 3. That's a pair, and I'm not going anywhere now. My opponent checks on this board to me, and I fire out 125,000. I'm just trying to force a fold here now, and luckily he does, so I've won the side pot, and let's hope my hand is best against the short stack. The all-in player has ace-9 offsuit, so I'm ahead, and the Reno doesn't improve him, so here we go. Bounty number 6. I added to my stack, and stack up another bounty to pull, which I couldn't be more excited for. This is literally the dream run I've been hoping for in a special tournament like this.
I have a pair.
It's just amazing.
It's a good pair.
Oh my god.
We got 3. We're redeeming our 3.
Holy.
3 more.
You ready?
I'm ready.
There's no Rolex in there. I'm sorry.
I'm very sad, to be honest.
But
That
you
was
know
what I wanted.
You could win enough to buy several Rolexes.
Let's just get 3 50Ks, perhaps. That's 1, 2,
Okay, let's do it.
and 3. Got it. I'd like. Oh, this was an easy rip. 2,500.
5K.
That is money going to the bankroll. Shout out to whoever plays poker with me. That's going back to the table. 2,500 is better than 500 I got before, so count that as a win. And all right, another one. I get 2 stacks to the sit and go. So that's a redraw, so that doesn't count as anything. But okay, still lucky number. What is this?
What is it? What is it?
Big game tickets. What is this? $2,000 or 20K value. I think I'll take the 20K
You're
value.
gonna win either Super Bowl tickets or Vegas Nights tickets, but you have to play for it tomorrow. With the so
I
you
don't
know what you're doing.
I don't like my chances. All right, so it's either Golden Knights tickets or Super Bowl tickets. Comment below which one you think I'm gonna win. I think I'm gonna win the Knights tickets and run bad. All right.
Hey, they're
Cool.
a good team.
They're a good team,
Yeah.
but the other ones are worth 20,000. I need more Plinko. Yeah! Let's go!
Manifested it.
$500, please.
How many chances?
2.
I'm gonna try and do better than
Go.
500.
$500.
Oh, that's a good number.
That is a horrible number.
Come on, 6. Oh,
9?
Oh, this is the year I was born in. This is perfect.
25
You ready?
Okay.
I will try and do right by
Okay,
you.
please, that would be great.
Drop a
Number
number 7.
7 needs to go to the right. Fuck! Damn it! I don't love the number 9. Left. Left. Other way. Other way. You suck. Damn it. I wish I got the $2,500 again. Okay, I am running horrifically bad in these pulls. We're in for 6 bounties. We'll tally up what I've got so far. In for 6 bounties, I have $1,000 just there. Pulled a $2,500, pulled another $2,500. We got another $500 Plinko. We got the sit and go all or nothing bounty. And the 6th, we have a chance to either win Golden Knight tickets or Super Bowl tickets, either $2,000 or $20,000 value. Basically, I'm running quite bad. But we have life in this tournament, which is fun. But really bubbled the 100K.
Right back into action we go. We have pocket queens, and it's another dream spot as the under the gun opponent jams for 85,000. I re-raise to 300,000, putting the rest of the players left behind me to be all in. Everyone ends up folding in another favorable spot as we're up against pocket 5s. We're an 80% chance to win bounty number 7. Can we unlock the Harrier kill streak right now? I flop a set, and that's going to call it for this opponent. I get another knockout. It's another chance to hopefully win that 100K bounty that's still up for grabs.
$500.
Tale as old as time. This time he's gonna win his fucking watch.
Watch is gone.
Watch is already gone. Watch is gone.
Watch is gone.
No.
Everything's gone.
No.
Another one. Okay, lucky number 7. Surely it won't fail me now.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
All right, welcome back.
Please don't do this to me again. I can't. My heart can't take it anymore. I need so much help.
What do you want out of this spot?
Well, you know, I just missed the 100K by like an inch, so I need the Plinko again. It seems
Okay,
like.
all right, let's do it.
All right.
Okay, like what? 7
Just
top
actually,
Sorry.
I'll be happy with anything more than $500.
Okay, well, everything
So-
in there is worth more than 500.
Then here we go. I'm happy already.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Big sweat number 7.
What'd you get?
I get a massage chair. Woo!
Yeah,
Let's go.
got a big place to put that there.
Massage chair. Massage chair. Maybe I can get untilted for once and I can go home and be detilted. What the f am I gonna do with this massage chair? It's so big. Mickey, what's wrong with you? Damn it.
Feeling the high of my newfound massage chair, I pick up another premium and ace king. The under the gun player raises to 10,000 off of a small stack, and I'm more than happy to get chips in here, of course. I 3-bet with hopes to isolate the table to 50,000. But surprisingly, the big blind wakes up and calls this 50,000 raise. That's music to my ears now as the under the gun opponent jams for 135,000, and back over to me. I'm looking at the big blind stack, which roughly looks like 350,000. Ace king here is simply far too good, and I'm happily going to be all in for any amount. So let's play for it all. I go all in, committing the big blind stack as well. What's surprising is the big blind looks like he has a really difficult decision to make, and after some time, he ends up folding pocket jacks. Honestly, I did not see this coming, but here we go, another all in for a bounty. It's my ace king versus pocket tens. I flop a king, turn an ace, and what's even better, wow, a jack on the river. I win against pocket tens, but what a turn of events. Thank goodness pocket jacks folded, and I get to keep this bounty and add even more chips. Bounty number 8 for me. For those keeping track at home, let's bring home that emergency airdrop.
8 is a lucky number in the Chinese tradition.
6,000 to call now.
In the Chinese way, the number 8 is a good luck. So, we need to hit the 100K here or I'm never gonna get it. Fuck me. Lucky number 8. This is the lucky number 8.
Hey, that is a very lucky number.
Well, let's hope so.
Okay.
I would like $100,000, please.
I
That's
want that
all.
for you. Then you can buy that Rolex.
I could buy a lot of things.
And then rub it in the other guy's
Yes,
face.
that's what I'll do, surely.
All right, let's do it.
Woo! Oh, there's not that many left in here.
I know, because you've taken them all.
Yeah, all the bad ones. Besides the chair. The chair's a good one. Shout out to Nikki Limo. All right.
There's a guitar, there's golf clubs.
Oh,
there.
the guitar's still alive.
That's still in play.
You know, I could also rub that in Brad Owen's face too.
Yeah.
I'll just collect everyone's things in my house. That would be pretty fun. All right. Oh, yes.
Something special.
Right, Plinko.
Okay.
We have a chance. You know, this is the 100K chance. This is my 4th roll. I've had all 500s. Time to capitalize somehow.
All right, let's do it.
To the right, please. Right. Okay, left. Yeah. Woo! I will happily take that. Let's go. Thank you. Woo! Good. I'll happily take this. That is a huge win. Thank you. Yay. I'm very happy. Yes. I'm ecstatic.
With an extra $25,000 in my pocket, let's get back to work with Ace King again. There's an undergun raise to 13,000, and here I actually just call, being in early position myself. Maybe we can go for a sneaky back raise, but only the button calls as well. So off to a flop of 8-8-5. Not a whole lot going on for my hand, besides 2 of the largest overcards. Action checks to the button, who bets 14,000. The undergun player folds, and I continue here with a call. The turn comes another 8. So there's trips on the board now, and there's a decent chance that my hand is ahead. I check, and once again, this opponent bets out 37,000. At this point, I'm playing for stacks, and I think I can apply a lot of pressure on hands like pocket nines or worse, full houses. I still have outs against those hands anyways, so I check raise to 110,000. I'm really starting to ramp up the pressure of my play here. My opponent ends up folding, so I'll happily win another pot. Next, I pick up king queen offsuit in the cutoff, facing a low jack raise to 12,000. This hand seems good enough for a call, but then the player on my left on the button goes all in for 170,000. Action folds back to me. This is starting to become a big jam, worth almost 30 big blinds, but once again, we're playing for bounties, and I have chips to handle a blow like this. I gamble for bounty number 9. We need to have our pave low here, and I see great news as I'm up against pocket jacks, so he's ahead, but once again, basically a pure flip. My king queen doesn't improve, and I double up my opponent. Honestly, I was due to lose one of these. I was running far too hot anyways, so nice hand to pocket jacks. This next hand is pretty spectacular. Starting things off with jack 9 of hearts, the blinds increase to the 8K big blind level, and I raise under the gun to 18,000. We get the small blind and big blind to call, so off to a flop of 5 deuce deuce. A whole lot of nothing going on for me here. Action checks to me, but I'm still putting the pedal to the metal. I throw a big bet of 40,000 into the middle. I only get the big blind to call with a large stack himself. Off to a turn of the queen of spades. It brings in a backdoor flush draw, but not mine sadly. The big blind checks, and any reasonable person now would have given up. But you don't watch me and you don't watch this channel because I'm reasonable. And I continue firing off for another bet of 45,000. I think this smaller size makes the most sense here, targeting a 5 or smaller pocket pairs. And for this small size, my opponent continues yet again. With the pot building, the river comes in ace. The big blind checks one more time, and I've got some decisions here. Do I ever give up on a bluff? Probably not. But how much pressure do I want to apply? I eye his stack of nearly 400,000, and I pile all of it in, announcing an all-in of over 400,000 chips. A massive overbet, really just trying to force out any pair that isn't an ace. My opponent doesn't immediately fold, which is a bit worrisome. He throws in one time extension, then another. Oh no, this can't be good news, as this is a massive overbet bluff I'm trying to pull off here. Then he sticks in a call. Oh dear. I run into ace 5, which is pretty much as good of a hand that my opponent can have, and this was a poorly timed bluff as I lose a massive pot to a good opponent. Nice-handed Jonah as I double him up, but my overly ambitious play backfires hard. I lost heaps this hand, but at least we still have plenty of life, and I'm back to work trying to accumulate bounties. There is no stopping this train as the button raises to 16,000 off of a 300k stack, and I peel ace jack of spades off of nearly 40 big blinds. This hand seems like a much more reasonable all-in pre-flop, so I'm trying to get aggressive for bounties. The big blind folds, but the button snap calls with a dominating ace king. This would be a brutal back-to-back hands to lose. That is until I flop a jack. Oh my goodness, the pair of jacks will hold, and I scoop a massive one, basically making all the chips back that I lost from the previous hand, and the extra cherry on top is that this is bounty number 9. We have unlocked that Pavlo we were desperately trying to get.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I am back for number 9. This is number 9 is my favorite number, and now this is even more run good and more juju. Okay, here we go.
All right, let's do it. You know the drill.
I might. Oh, there's one that's really sneaking in the back here. We'll have to get this one. Plinko, please. $2,500. I'll happily take it. Yeah, I'll take the cash.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Next, we're all in again at the 10k big blind mark. It's my ace jack against his ace king, this time for less chips and less blinds, but we've been dominated before, and it's no problem flopping another jack. The sun is really shining on me here. Then the river king. It was too good to be true, sucking out ace jack versus ace king twice. Pay the man 260,000, but we were so close to bounty number 10, but I guess that will have to wait for the next opportunity. Then with 8-5 offsuit from the small blind, this is a premium hand. This hand qualifies. When the cutoff raises to 21,000 off of a short stack, I call and the big blind folds. The flop of king 8-6 doesn't look too bad with middle pair. I check and the cutoff bets out 25,000. Since I've improved to a pair, I'm never folding, so let's see if we can improve. The turn 8. I don't think I could have asked for a better card to see now. I lead for 30,000, hitting my gin card, and my opponent doesn't think 30,000 is enough. He raises me to 60,000, and he's got about 120,000 back behind. And after putting in a big portion of his stack in the middle, I don't see how he can fold now. I put him all in, trying to fast play and get this bounty. He doesn't immediately put in the chips, but eventually does with ace king himself. So very unlucky for my opponent, but I'm in amazing shape here with all the money committed after getting very lucky on this turn card. The river is no help to my opponent, and I win. Stack another opponent. Bounty number 10 for me. What a fun day of cards it's been so far.
Okay, lucky number 10.
Are we doing it?
Is it lucky? We'll find out. I feel like I'm the only one trying to get bounties here. Okay? I'm truly the only one really risking it all for bounties. Plinko, please.
What's it gonna be? What is it? What is it?
Plinko! It's Plinko, and it's 3! Oh, it's 3! Come on!
Right.
All right, I'll take a 7. Left. Okay. Please. Left. What are you doing? What is that? Oh, disaster. Why would you go all the way left? That was so fast. Disaster. Left. Oh. Christ, this is so bad. I suck so hard at Plinko.
Now we're immediately back to bounty hunting. A 12 big blind stack in the cutoff jams, and I've got king jack offsuit on the button. I rejam to isolate and run into pocket queens. Once again, I'm behind, but I'm optimistic to hit my king, and here it comes right on the flop. There's no waiting needed here, and this is a big one. Bounty number 11. We have unlocked the chopper gunner, made the 11th bounty. Be my final chance at this $100,000 $100. Now, the very next shuffle, I pick up pocket aces. Hallelujah. It's time again, as there's an utterly gun raised to 25,000. Obviously, my image is completely shot at the table, and what a time it is to pick up a great hand. I raised to 70,000 myself. Now, the small blind goes all in. This is a big one, worth 450,000 as well. This pot is worth nearly 1 million chips as we're getting deeper and deeper into this tournament. I snap call. The small blind has pocket queens. What an insane cooler here. Aces, please hold. My aces will win, and I pick up a pile of newfound chips. This is bounty number 12. I can taste that 100K coming my way.
I gotta give a big shout out to WPT for hosting this entire thing. Obviously easier for me to say with a bunch of bounties, but to have this much hype and excitement around something related to poker and for them to just give away free value like this, it's pretty sweet. We gotta go. Bounties number 11 and 12. Come on, we have 12. There's only 100 players. 11, 12.
Oh my
Let's send it. I want the maximum prize, please.
Let's do it.
The maximum prize is hiding in
Be careful.
here. Maybe. All right, I will take money. That is totally okay. Everyone else is safe. I'm gonna take all the small ones. I have taken all the small ones. Oh, better.
What is it?
We will take 5K.
There you go.
I will also take that as well.
With 1.9 million chips at the 12K big blind mark, I peel Queen 8 offsuit and limp in under the gun. At this point, I'll be playing any two cards now, and the button with the short stack goes all in for 160,000. The blinds fold to me, and you know, I did not limp in just to fold for a bounty chance, right? Let's spin the wheel and gamble again. I call. We're up against King Jack offsuit. Can we get lucky for bounty number 13? What a beautiful queen on the turn, giving me the suck out and another knockout. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Okay,
Another crack at that 100K.
Plinko, please. Oh, I just do this one.
You should know the through line now.
Plinko. Could I get another one?
No.
All right, 2,500 it is.
You have a
I'll
chance
take
to get
it.
another one, I promise.
2,500 it is. We are down to the final 24 players left, which means final 3 tables. Somehow I'm still in. It really means I'm just going psychopath trying to get all the bounties, and I'm swinging my stack up and down. My stack crossed over 2 million chips, which is over average stack at the final table, which is insane. I'm now sitting at 1.5, give or take, because I just keep calling all ins. You know, I can't win all of them. Going aggressively ham for the 100K bounty because it's a $100 tournament. It's 100K that you can win, and we need to go for it. There's a lot of value there. 24 left. That's all. We're still gonna go ham, and we got new opponents at the table, and let's just keep sucking out and running good.
After the break, I'm put into another spot. The blinds have gone up to the 16,000 big blind, and the cutoff decides to go all in for 288,000. I look at ace 5 offsuit last to act in the big blind, and there's a few things I'm considering here. There's some ICMs, so this jam is actually worth something now, and calling off is much more difficult than going all in yourself. I could be dominated by bigger aces here, but at the end of the day, I don't think I was ever folding. I'm in here with a call, and I'm delighted to see we're up against King Jack offsuit. So we've made the right decision to be ahead, but we still need to dodge 5 cards to come. And my ace high holds. I'm glad to have thought about this and came to the right conclusion, which results in my 14th bounty. We're one off of an EMP for those MW2 fans here still keeping count.
It's very rare I get it in ahead, to be fair though. I haven't gotten in ahead many times, but what is this number? I'm losing count. 13 or 14? Who's 14? Come on. One time. 14th bounty. One more for an EMP, and I don't know, I can't think of any other 14 kill streaks. I don't think they exist. Hardline, fine, I have an EMP with hardline. Fine, we'll go with that.
Let's do it.
Let's get something good, but we have $2,500.
Add it to your money pile.
We will take it. Woo! I will happily take $2,500. This is a good hourly. The best hourly that a $100 tournament could ask for. Shout out to WPT for the free $1.5 million. I will take it $2,500 at a time. So we just got back from dinner break, had an hour-long break. We've got 18 players left, and I've got maybe second, third in chips or something. Still got a really healthy stack with 2.5 average, 800K average. I think I have close to 2 million. I'm not 100% sure. We're wired up. We're playing down to the final 9. We got the FT hopefully tomorrow. Let's keep sun running these all-ins. Let's keep bashing them in the face. Let's get an EMP because I'm on a 14 kill streak and the 100K is still available. So let's get some kills.
With 17 players left in the tournament now, I'm in the big blind with pocket sevens. The button raises to 40,000. The small blind jams 330,000, and I'm going nowhere with the hand like mine. I make the call, of course, and the button ends up folding. We're up against ace jack, so this is yet another big flip as we near the final table. Everything looks clean until the ace on the river spikes a dagger right into my heart. This player doubles up, but not before long, we have some craziness. With ace 10 of spades here in the small blind, the cutoff raises to 40,000 off of a 20 big blind stack. The button folds and the big blind is short stacked as well. I have the cleanest decision in the world, so I naturally go all in. Somehow the big blind wakes up and calls for 280,000 total, and the cutoff calls as well for 400,000. This is a massive three-way all in the late stages of this tournament with a chance to knock out two opponents. I'm going to need some serious help. The big blind has pocket queens. The cutoff has ace king of clubs. What sort of magic is left in store for us here? And there's the magic on the turn. Trip tens to scoop the whole freaking thing. How lucky am I today? I get bounty number 15 and 16 to take the whole pot down. What a magical run this has been. With 14 players left, I raise queen 10 offsuit from early position to 50,000 at the 25k big blind mark. Only the small blind makes the call, so we actually have a normal hand this time. Off to a flop of king 10 deuce rainbow. She checks, and I bet my middle pair to 40,000, which is followed by a call. The turn brings a 5, which really doesn't do anything at all for me, and I decide to check this one back and see a 9 on the river. Now, my opponent blasts out 160,000. This is a pretty large bet, and a 10 here doesn't feel too comfortable, but I do have a key card in my hand, which is a queen. So I'm very reluctant to fold. I won't fold. I stick in a call and see that my opponent has ace jack. It's a valiant bluff effort by my opponent, but everything seems to be going my way, winning another pot.
Number 15, number 16. The 100K is still here. Please.
You again?
Please.
Okay.
Please, please, please.
You're not going to quit till you get that 100K.
I could never quit.
Okay, here, I got to take that from
Take
you.
both.
Oh, you got two?
I have two.
Oh,
You're
my goodness.
damn right. All right, there's only so many left.
Yep. Get those
One.
lucky fingers in there.
Got two. Plinko, please. Plinko, Plinko, Plinko. These are zeros.
That's good.
More zeros.
That's good.
More zeros. Yeah. So many zeros. Maximum zeros. Let's go. Thank you.
There you go.
10K. Woo. Thank you to WPT for giving away free money.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, let's find a Plinko. Plinko, please, or 10K, or really any of them are good. I'm happy with all of them. Very grateful. And if you've watched this far, make sure to sign up on the best platform in the US, and you can play in Canada as well. Just be 18 years or older and sign up with yours truly, code Rampage on Club WPT Gold. If I win this, I'm giving away 1% to anyone that signs up.
What does it say?
2,500. I'll take it. It's all right. It's
Not too
okay.
shabby.
I'll take the 2,500. It's not so bad. All right.
Then we immediately get involved in a massive all-in pot. I 3-bet the small blind and my opponent goes all in. I snap call, of course, for 900,000 chips equivalent to 30 big blinds, but now he's got pocket jacks and I'm severely behind with pocket nines. We need help in the biggest pot of the tournament for me now. There's no improvement here, and my stack takes a very big hit, losing almost 1 million chips.
Torch nines versus jacks for a chance at this 125K, and I would like to put money that this guy gets it for sure. And if he gets it, I'm gonna be very upset. He's gonna get it. I guarantee you he gets it. All right.
Wow, he's in the all-in game? Are you kidding me?
Which leads us to this hand with 8-3 of spades. I raise this garbage on the gun to 60,000. The button now 3-bets me to 160,000, and all the signs are leading to just fold this hand and let it go. But sometimes you gotta do some crazy things for 125,000. I 4-bet to 380,000 chips. This is as crazy as it gets now. The button calls and off to a flop of nothing. 10-10-6. Nothing for me at all, and I'm a little bit lost because how often will you play a 4-bet pot with 8-3? Basically never, but I take a stab at the pot by betting 200,000, and I sadly face some resistance as my opponent calls. The turn is an 8, so I've hit a pair. Do I check? Do I bet small? Do I go all in? It all seems really reasonable, like my options are on the table here. I end up checking, and my opponent checks back, and the river ace comes. Oh man, once again, I'm lost. Do I go for a bet? And if I bet, am I bluffing with an 8? Am I value betting? I don't think I'm making any sense right now, and I'm just losing my mind here. But I throw 350,000 chips into the middle, followed by a snap call. Oh, this is a disaster, and his ace-jack will win another big pot from me. This incentive to try to stack people have really made me lose my mind, and now my stack has been diminished because I don't know what I'm doing. But in the next spot, another tricky situation occurs as we're playing 6-handed now at this table. Then the low jack goes all in for 315,000. This is just a 10 big blind stack, and I peel ace deuce offsuit next to act. Having an ace in my hand just seems very, very valuable and powerful. And if there's ever a time to gamble hard, it's right now. If I stack this opponent, that means that my equity of the bounty pull is worth $63,000, which is just an unfathomable amount of money in a 100 chip buy-in. So I rejam, hoping the rest of the table folds, and one by one, everyone folds until Lonnie in the big blind wakes up with pocket jacks and goes all in herself. This is a disaster. The 10 big blind stack has ace 10. The big blind has pocket jacks, and at least I have the big blind covered, but it's not by much. It's basically for my tournament life here, and I need yet another miracle to stay alive, but I'm afraid that I've used up all my luck and magic earlier in the day.
I'm sitting in the corner on break. This is where I'm at. Just everyone's in the back having brain spasms. 12 players left, and also torching 3x average with 12 left because I had a 50% chance at the 125k bounty. Now I've got 2 big blinds. I think the money is worth it, or the chance is worth it, because 125k is essentially first place, and I had a 50% chance at first place money by knocking out a 10 big blind stack. Couldn't spike that one time. Congrats to Lonnie who spinked it. Now I've got 2 big blinds in a dream, and all I want to do is cry and die. So close. It's been like a 13-hour day. That's where we're at. I did it to myself. I have no one else to blame, and I'm sitting here in my sorrows, walking around aimlessly with a feeling that I remember far too well, which is pure just disappointment and shame and sadness.
Somehow I pick up aces in my forced all-in hands, so I get to live to see another hand in this tournament with 10 players left. But this just feels like an extra needle here from the poker gods. Finding aces in the time where I literally had no chips in this tournament, but at least I'm still alive.
My kill streak ends at 16. Couldn't get the nuke today. That's a shame.
Now, I fold a few hands, and I'm under the gun with Queen 4 offsuit. So with 2 big blinds, I'm pretty much never allowed to fold any 2 cards now, and ultimately, my run officially comes to an end. I lose to 7-4, who flopped trips, and I'm officially eliminated in 10th place. And oh my goodness, this hat hair makes me look like an absolute maniac after playing poker for like 13 hours today.
That's what I get for torching 3x average.
I grew up playing tournaments.
Yeah.
I cannot close a tournament, not with these things. I have had a long day, but here we are. It's always good to see you.
Likewise.
I got the final numbers. I'm out in 10th place for $10,150. Big thank you to WPT for the $1.5 million added prizes and craziness. I ended up cashing out for $61,000, not including, that's in all the cash bounties, but not including the massage chair, game ticket thing that I'm gonna have tomorrow, and the sit and go. First place winner with winner take all gets $250,000. Hopefully I'll make a vlog about that. Successful day. I tried my best with the 125k bounty. I'm still sad, but I did it to myself. We're moving on to the next event. Big thank you to Club WPT Gold for sponsoring everything. If you made it to the very end, hit the like button. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time.